the Fourth, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's army.
Now let's see where... I don't know. I'm going to see where it rolls me.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave.
Hey.
Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside.
God has given me another chance. Oh, that's hilarious. Like, it was all the way back here, too.
Oh, Jesus, something stinks here. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. He was only a boy. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here.
Treasure chest. Look at this. Time warp. I'll try not to. I won't go for the jewels since the money doesn't really mean anything to me anyways. Only flowers.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut.
Remind me to buy some, what is it called? Savior Snap, so I can save my game in case it just randomly crashes.
That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy.
Hey.
All those corpses down below.
What? What the hell are you looking for here?
What in the name of God are you doing here?
I hid here when Scarlet's was raided, and now I'm keeping guard until his lordship returns.
Oh, you belong to the Skalitz garrison?
Yeah. Are you blind or deaf? You thought there was no one here and you could come and loot the place, did you? Well, you thought wrong, you thieving magpie. And you'll answer to cold steel.
I skipped talking to this guy the first time because I just killed him.
I'm from Skalitz, and I know all the guards. I never saw you there.
Then you can't be from Scarlet's, or I'd remember your face.
Oh? Tell me then, what's the name of the miller's daughter?
Yitka.
It's Teresa, you lying bastard.
Alright, you got me. I just wanted to hide out here. I figured no one would look for me after what happened. So who sent you here? Yolen of Rocket Sam? On account of me killing his son?
No.
Hyman of Yihlava? He's had it in for me ever since I plundered his estate.
No, I wasn't sent by any Hyman.
Oh, fuck, this is serious. You're from that Lord Sokol, who I left in the shit and skipped with his band when the Bishop of Olomouc was after him, yeah?
I don't know any Lord Sokol.
Then who the fuck sent you? Spit it out before I cut you in half.
Johanka sent me.
What fucking Johanka?
From Sasau. She had this vision, in a dream.
What? I've been hiding for a month from hardened cutthroats, and you found me here because some wench had a dream?
Yeah, basically.
By Christ, you must be cursed.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Those corpses in the mine, that's your handiwork.
Aye. They stumbled across me here, so I figured I'd better silence them. And I got a nice bit of loot out of some of them. You'll join them yourself soon enough. Don't worry about that. And maybe I should go and find this Yahunker of yours, too. Prepare to be purged! Oh! Kurva fix!
Oh, where'd you go? Alright, I'll fight you with a sword. Oh, what the? Where's it going on?
Once I get done here...
Really? You don't want to fight me. See, my intuition's always correct. I killed him first the last time.
Once I get done here, it's into the ground with you.
He's like up in a tree. What? Oh. Picor, this is why my intuition is screaming at me. It knows the right thing to do. Man, dude, I got stuck on these like logs and it just kept twisting me around and dude, he pounced. He took advantage of me there.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Look what you've made me do. Dude, the Strangler knows best.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like my spider senses.
Oh, fuck. Oh, a Skalitz Waffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here.
Never again am I listening to the thoughts of reason. Henry the Strangler plays by one rule and one rule only. Thou shalt strangle.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut.
Hello, Bender.
That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy. All those corpses down below.
What was that one I searched? Was it this one? Yeah.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor and weapons. Serious loot. And a Cuman faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below.
I need to do a quick save. So, if you're just new to the stream, you're watching Henry the Strangler do the new quests in Kingdom Come DLC. The game crashed, so I had to redo the quest, and I listened to the words of reason here in the chat, which led me to death. Never doing that again. I'm going to stick to the Strangler ways and choke out everyone, because... Look at that guy. Everything can be solved with a little bit of choking. I said no such thing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the fact that you told me to do that, but it was more of there was a little bit of like, oh, sadness, the quest got ruined. But the quest got ruined because the Strangler knows which what to do. I guess you didn't. But again, I had to blame it on something. Just let me blame it on you guys, because if I don't blame it on you guys, I'm going to have to choke out you guys. So just allow the blame to happen, and then all will be well. Pigward. Blame accepted. You can choke me, Joel. My favorite thing about this game is when you choke someone out, they like put their hands beside their like body, like they're not even trying to like stop it. Like they, in my immersion, they want to be choked out because they're just like, but they don't even do anything. They don't fight at all. They're just like, whatever. I needed a nap. Oh man. They're into it. But they have to act the part, you know, like you kind of flee like, oh no, he's gonna get me, But they secretly like, yeah, choke me out. Okay, I think I can buy a few of those save items from this guy. First I'm gonna... Oh man, I forgot I lost everything that I was trying to sell. Okay. Wait, does he not have? Dang it, I thought he had those items. Oh, he doesn't have any savior snaps. Picor, did I tell you about one of the quests I did? So I have this perk. Let me see what it's called. Where is it? It's under maybe skills or stats. Let's see, speech, charisma. I have one. Maybe it's, I can't remember where it was. But anyways, oh, maybe it's in here. Blood Rush. I have this ability that basically if I drink and get drunk, like enough, my character literally falls, like blanks out, and then randomly is transported back to your house. So it's like a form of fast travel. So during one battle, I was getting like absolutely destroyed, and so I'm like running, and he's chasing me through the woods, and all I'm doing is drinking like tons of wine. So I'm running. Yeah, I'm drinking so much wine, and that my camera's like fading out, and I finally blacked out, and like, and I transported back to my home, and I was safe. It was just so amazing because could you just imagine like you're like chasing a guy like I'm gonna kill you, and you just see him smashing bottle of wine after wine. Oh man, it was just so funny. Save me, alcohol. Alright.
I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh? Tell me, what did you find there?
Well, it was a bit strange. No cave, no hellfire, just an abandoned mine shaft. Although at the end of it, there was quite a nasty surprise.
What was there?
Dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies. All murdered.
God have mercy.
There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft to hide them. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end. His reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God. Thank you for going there, Henry.
I won't forget that in a hurry. It almost cost me my life. Anyway, all's well that ends well, right?
I hope so. But, you know what? I had another dream. A different one.
What, you had a dream just now?
Yes. While you were away, I collapsed and slept like the dead. Brother Nicodemus even roused me in the end, because he was worried. And in that dream, the Virgin Mary appeared to me again, and I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
Warn us?
Yes. It all makes sense, can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. Our Lady was testing me, and now she wants to give me a message.
What message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It sounds a bit presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias, and she answered my prayers. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her test, she appeared to me again. Now I must do her will, and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
Well, I don't know. It all sounds a little... well, crazy. Why would the Virgin Mary choose us,
Reputation lost.
that is you, to speak to?
I don't know why she should choose me, but that's what's happened, and I can't refuse her, can I?
I'd say you're having peculiar dreams and that's all. It'll pass. I've been through something similar myself. I had a strange dream too, not so long ago. It was after Runt nearly killed me in Skalitz. I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose. But what do you want to do about it?
I should... well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my dreams. Won't you come with me? I'd feel so much better if you were there with me.
Rely on me. I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together. Or if you want, you can rest here. I'll take care of you and wake you up when it's time to go.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a rest.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ooh, 13 hours. Ding, 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 ding. I think not no this way. Usually when you rest, you can pause it midway. I always love that last hour. It's like, a little slow.
Morning, Henry. Come on. Let's go to the green.
How's life here in Sasau?
Much the same as in Scarlet's. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest.
Lead them off.
So we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts. Especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country. And a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
The best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse. Or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison. And those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
How are things with the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
But that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things. But a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more.
Dude, I just can't get enough, bro.
Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. That's
Yeah,
not
they
all.
are my drugs.
The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin. So some of them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments. So they can lie
Ooh, that
around
was a
in
nice
the
patch.
infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how did it end up?
I don't know. Maybe they drowned.
That's good, though. I must remember that one.
Take care. And come home soon. I'll pray for your safe return, as always.
Thanks, Guta. Not to worry, I'll be fine. I'll go then.
But no dice playing in Kuttenberg. Remember what you promised me?
Oh, for God's sake, stop your nagging. You know I quit playing.
I'm glad you found your feet with Sir Radzig, with your father. That you found your place in the world again, and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too, eventually.
I hope so.
Listen,
This picture I'm like running like
when she
pointing
visits
down,
you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colours and this golden light.
My, that's really something. How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better, don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit. But maybe that's just wishful thinking.
got like a huge bag of flowers. Weeds.
Johanker, what are you actually going to do when we get to the market square?
Actually, I haven't thought about it much. I have to pass on the message from Our Lady to the people. So I'll stand somewhere and tell them what I saw in my dream. Like the itinerant preachers who are always wandering around the land.
I see.
This is gonna be interesting.
And have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't. But it can't be all that hard, can it?
I couldn't say. But I'm sure you can do it.
Our Lady will guide me. I have to mention the Virgin Mary, of course. Maybe... The Virgin Mary visited me. That will get their attention. I'll say it like that. Henry, I'm a bit worried. I never spoke to people like that before. I've
got your
no
back.
idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
200%.
Don't worry, you can do it. People will swallow anything, believe me. Just start with something that will grab their attention. Like that the Blessed Virgin visited you. That should do it. And once you've got their ears, give them the important part. Nothing could be easier.
Maybe for you. Why don't you do it instead if it's that easy?
I would. Only the Virgin Mary didn't choose me. Remember? Now don't worry about it. People always want to hear something sensational. They'll be hanging on your every word. And I'll be there with you.
All right. Thanks, Henry.
I keep literally looking
Nothing
at her
could be
coin
easier.
bags going, I wonder how much
Yeah.
groschen are in
All
that.
right. Here goes. Good luck then. The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream, and she showed me things I've never
Can you
seen
not
before.
see?
A great city, a great and beautiful city it was, great and beautiful, with many spires, tall spires, golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall, All this she showed to me.
Nice job.
But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames. The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground, and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them, but it was in vain. But then Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever has sinned and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
Well, that went pretty well, I guess.
Isn't she that lass who works for Brother Nicodemus? No, girl was right.
I don't know.
She spoke
I didn't think so.
Well, says the way with words, all right. You don't understand half of what he says.
Jezebel she is.
All she prophesied. Oh, it sounded so true. I even had a feeling the earth shook beneath my feet when you spoke. I have some trouble, and I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
I mean, it's way back in another
Please.
town. I guess I could.
can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
I really need to get some of
All
that,
right, but quickly, I beg you.
Heard you, he'd have you.
I think there's a store right here. I just really need to get some of that Savior Snap stuff.
God preserve you, good night. Can I do something for you? May the Lord watch over you.
What? No one has anything. Get out of here.
My word, Johanka. That speech of yours on the square.
My
I swear I never heard
word.
anything like it in my life.
Let's talk about it later. Right now, Guta, the Sasau tailor's wife, came to talk to me, and she was quite desperate. Did you hear?
Yes, I heard everything. So
Yes,
give her some advice.
I was listening to everything you said.
But I don't know what to tell her. Our Lady didn't prepare me for anything like that.
You see what happens when you get people all fired up? You should drop the whole thing.
But I must carry out the will of the Blessed
Immediately
Virgin,
changed
and
tempo.
you must help me to do it. Please, go and see the tailor's wife if you should happen to be passing. Goodbye.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell.
Wait, what?
Take care.
Ooh, I like that hat. Green hat. What a doofus.
Johanka sent me. She asked me to help you with your trouble.
She did. That's wonderful. But she said she'd come herself.
Well, she's up to her ears in work, and besides, we figured your husband wouldn't pay much attention to a woman, since he doesn't even listen to you.
I'm afraid that's true. What now, though?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing dice was no good either for himself or for you.
I've been telling him off about it for years to no avail. I even took his dice several times. But he always gets new ones.
You won't get anywhere telling him off.
Whoa!
Ambrose
That
has
lady
to
behind me,
realise it
holy
for
shit.
himself. If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson. And then I'd talk to him man to man.
Oh, God, no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
No, don't worry. Whatever I win from him, I'll give it back to you. But first, he really has to believe he's lost everything.
Do you swear, by the Virgin Mary, to give everything back?
I swear I'll give everything back.
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin Mary is my witness.
Very well, then. If you think it'll help, take him for everything he has.
Ooh.
Where can I find Ambrose?
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip to Kuttenberg, on some business or other. No doubt you'll find him at the inn. You'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave soon.
Do you think he'll want to play with me?
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. But I'll believe it when I see it. He'll keep playing, especially when he's had a drink or two. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely and play till the early hours.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
That lady behind me, look. And the guy in the back's like really pondering right now.
Take care. What'll it be?
Just a few small things. That's that then.
Here you are. Make a ready.
She's a creeper, yeah, that's for sure. gold? Yeah.
A joy to taste.
Garlic, carrot, beetroot, onion. All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
See, I think this guy's down here, I think. Ah, okay, it's there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you know what I'm seeing here, Picor? Just curious if you're seeing what I'm seeing. If you know what I'm talking about. I'll wait for your response. Come on. You can figure this one out. Hold on, that's true. This patch of ferns, bro. Yeah, nettles, yeah.
Well, Goodman Ambrose.
Yes? Is there something I could do for you?
I heard you were about to leave for Kuttenberg.
Aye. Sir Sebastian von Berg ordered new clothes, and he won't settle for anything but the best. I have to go and buy some fine linen, brocade and other things. I'm taking 600 groschen to pay for it all. I'll make him the finest garments ever.
Ah, I see. Well, Sir Sebastian's a man who doesn't like to be disappointed.
True indeed. I'll be on my way just as soon as the horse is shod and the wagon hitched up.
Nettles are delicious? Are you actually serious?
My respects to you, sir.
Let's have a drink together to pass the time while you're waiting, eh? On me.
That's kind of you, lad. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Good health.
May it serve you.
You look like a fellow who's been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
Oh, it's safer in the province now. There was a pack of enemy cutthroats holed up in Pribyslavitz, north of Talmberg. Mercenaries, bandits, Cumans, and other rabble. but we attacked them and smashed them to pieces. So yes, the roads are safer now.
My word. And who led the attack?
Brave Henry of Skalitz.
I did. The bold Henry of Skalitz. Let's have a drink to my bravery.
Well now, I had no idea I was sitting here with such a warrior. A toast to your bravery.
Bravery it was, I cannot deny. Not one of them could match me in combat. Ha! Let's drink to my sword fighting skill.
To your incomparable skill, Master Swordsman.
I rained a barrage of blows on the enemy's heads, to my strength and speed.
Aye, aye, to your fat, powerful arm.
But first I had to track down their lair. So, let's drink to my cunning, too.
Is that so? Then you have the cunning of a fox.
I think I overdid it a bit. Well, there was a band of brigands on the rampage in the province. They attacked the stud farm at Neuhof, killed old Smill, the owner, and torched the stables.
So it's true then?
No, not to worry. Fortunately, I caught up with those bastards and put a stop to their pillaging.
That's good news indeed. Let's drink to your accomplishment.
It was no easy matter, I can tell you. They were cleverly holed up, but they weren't smart enough for me. Ha! To my wits!
Ha ha! To your wits!
To my wits! All I know, Picor, is this is setting up an ultimate choking.
Sigismund's hordes attacked Skalitz, razed the castle, pillaged the whole area, and slaughtered a lot of people.
I heard, lad. I heard. God have mercy on those poor souls.
But a lot more people would have died if I hadn't warned them. I took an arrow in the leg, but I still rode on to Talmberg to alert them there.
Well done. I toast your determination.
And another thing we can drink to. That wound still hurts. We can drink to that.
Yes, to your wound.
May those bastards burn in hell.
May they burn in hell.
I'm making a good friend of him. All the better.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a close thing. Oh, I better watch it. Did you hear what happened in Merhayed?
No? What happened there?
Some bandits attacked the locals.
God have mercy. It seems that's the lot of decent folk on this earth. Some fucker thinks he can take what he wants by the sword, and there's damn little you can do about it.
Ah, but the villagers weren't such an easy mark. They stood up to them and put up a fight. They even managed to take one captive.
Good on them. That's what those bastards deserve.
But then there was an outbreak of some pestilence and, well, it didn't end well.
There's no escaping fate, is there? If some murdering bastard's axe doesn't get you, the plague will.
May the axe never fall on our heads.
I'll drink to that. And let it be the same with the plague.
I'm drinking so much.
So, you're going to Kuttenberg, eh?
That's right.
That's nice. I've never been there. What's it like?
Ah, it's great, lad. Grand it is. Kuttenberg is a big town. Strong walls. And more churches than you'd count on your fingers. Even the king himself has a palace there. And it's packed with people. When there's a fair, the whole town is on its feet. You've never seen the like. But the city elders are troubled now. Sigismund and his army are camped near the town. And nothing good can come of that.
The devil take that damn Sigismund! He's done damage enough here already!
My word, lad, what's got into you?
I'm from Scalis. Sigismund's army laid waste to the place.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been awful.
Awful hardly describes it. I'd tell you about it, but first I'd have to drink. A lot.
Then let's drink!
Gulp.
Now, I asked myself, Ambrose, I asked myself, why are we here?
In the savern? Well, where else can a man find some culture in these parts?
No. I meant more like in the tavern. But why now? No, why here?
Why here? Because I was waiting here before Kullenberg. Something like that. And why? Well, you came and started this... whatever.
But why did I do it? Was there a reason?
I think so, yeah.
Is there a plan?
I kind of lost what the track of the quest, and I'm just planning my way to choke him out.
Did you come here of your own free will? Or did you have a feeling you had to? Or the world would stop turning?
I'm here because I'm here. Oh, I came here and I sat and this and whatever. If I didn't want to be, I wouldn't be. Right? I made myself.
That's good, lad. You want to be, and you are. And if you didn't want to be, you wouldn't be. A lot of people are, whether they want it or not. Or they aren't, even if they want it. Or vice versa.
God's truth, Ambrose. We must drink to that.
Let's be.
Let's all be. If we want to.
Here, here.
Let's be.
Hey.
You're drinking. 40 hours later. Yes. I don't even have to. Ah. I still want to choke him out. Oh, man. But there's so many people watching. Like burping. there was a book I needed to read. Have I read that one? Progress, 100%. Aww. I'm just gonna stand outside for 6 hours. I just heard back from the Juggernaut sci-fi one. We didn't make it into that one. Thank you for submitting your project to the Juggernaut Sci-Fi and Fantasy Short Film Festival. Fortunately, we were not able to include it in our program this year. Please know that your project was carefully considered by our programming team, and the decision was incredibly difficult to say the least. Unfortunately, not all the wonderful projects we consider can be included, and we are forced to make many difficult decisions each year. Thank you for sharing your project with us. We wish you the best of luck, and we hope to have the opportunity to view your work in the future. Well, oh well. We should hear from the other one this weekend, too. Either way. We'll have to see what films they accepted. If they're going to be some of our Amazon Prime choices. Well, it was supposedly on Film Freeway. It was supposed to be July 6th or something like that. But apparently, it's like, apparently it's in October. So, but yeah, it was that one. I'll probably take a break. Here, it's getting late, anyways. Yeah, let's see. The other one we're supposed to hear from. It's Long Beach, I think. Yeah, the one in New York, I think. Let me checking my dashboard. Long Beach International, June 15th, we should hear. And then there's another one, Genre Blast, Film Fest and Script Contest, July 1st, we should hear about it. And another one, July 1st. And then, yeah. So there's a couple still coming up, so. Oh well. That's how it goes, I guess. But it was cool that we made it into the other film festival, though, so I guess win some, we lose some. Or it would be awesome to like find out like all the scheduling stuff, because it's got to be hard, because if you have like if you have like, you know, I don't know, a bunch of good films or whatever, and you have to choose between one, maybe depending, you want to choose ones that you think could be more crowd pleasing or something like that, or getting more people. Who knows?
Paternoster.
Oh well. Well, I'll log off the stream and I'll just hop back on chat for a little bit.